ahead and tell Zac Seljaas, who's joining us live in Studio B, I'm going to allow, if you want, you can name yourself the Y factor if you would like. So I'll ask you the question. Who is the Y factor for this team to be successful heading in to conference play?
Yeah, if you really think it's yourself, man, go ahead and say it. Just say it, man. You know, I would think you're lying if you don't say yourself. If you really feel that, even if you don't feel that way, I would think you're lying. It's human nature to want to pick yourself. So go ahead, man.
I guess it's me.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go.
I love the confidence. All right, here's what I want to know. What was it like spending Christmas in Hawaii?
Oh, it was the greatest. There's
So it
nothing
didn't
better.
throw you off that it was palm trees and beach when it was Christmas Day?
It was a little different, but it was better than the snow.
Yeah, that I don't. So what was the best part of going to Hawaii? I mean, not the basketball stuff we'll get to, but what was the best part about being in Hawaii?
Going to the beach.
Going to the beach and getting some sun. And did you guys have many opportunities to go? Because a lot of coaches, and I can relate, just playing in bowl games for football. You know, coaches are like, yeah, this is a business trip, and you have some opportunity. So sometimes guys had to sneak out. Won't say who. It was never me, of course.
Of course
not. But how did Coach Rose deal with that, with your availability for you guys to go out and kind of explore?
Well, we had time to practice. We had time for our games, and there was always time before and after that we had to on our own. So we made the most of it.
It wasn't a big deal. You guys had that time scheduled. That's good, man. Maybe Broncos should have did that. Less guys would have snuck out.
Which again was not you. You were not one.
Oh, no, not me. No,
of course not.
Those guys.
So how does the team view 2-1? I know the loss to Harvard was disappointing, but you guys were able to bounce back with 2 nice wins. When you look at the overall tournament for you guys, how do you view that?
It was a good tournament. You know, on the road we've been kind of struggling lately, and so it was kind of a good motivation and kind of a nice boost for us to go into conference play and able for us to go on the road and be able to play.
Yeah, I think something else that was good and maybe to help tack on the momentum, Nick Emery and his announcement over the weekend with him being engaged. Did he talk to you guys about that at all, or were you guys surprised as the rest of us?
No, we knew. You know, I know Nick. He's like one of my best friends on the team right now. And so he's been trying to plan it for weeks, and he's been a little nervous, but we've all been trying to help him. And
he's been stressed. So how did some of those conversations go as far as planning and you guys trying to give your opinion and your input?
Well, I have no experience, so I'm not really putting any input in. But a lot of the older guys are trying to help him out, and I'm just saying I'm here for you.
So is there anybody on the team that would possibly be asked to maybe be the wedding singer at the reception? If somebody was going to be asked, who do you think would step in as the wedding singer?
I think Jake Toulson.
Toulson?
That's exactly who I thought. I thought if there's anybody, that sounds like a job for Jake.
Does Jake have a good voice?
He does, surprisingly.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he one of those guys that just kind of just walks around everywhere and just sings just randomly?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, that usually is a sign of a good voice when you sing in front of everybody without any shame. Yeah. That's usually what happens. So what about the bachelor party, man? What did you guys plan that? Why are you laughing? I want to know. Do you guys plan that at all? What's going down? What's happening?
We have nothing to do with that.
Why not? You said you're his best friend. I would want my best friend. Jason, I'm not sure about you. I would want my best friend to plan my bachelor party for me.
I haven't been told anything, so.
Maybe you guys aren't as good as friends as you thought.
Let's focus on your game specifically. You were actually the subject of our stat of the day yesterday. And I'm assuming that you're aware of these percentages, but from the field and 3, you are lighting it up right now. You're shooting 59.6 from the field and 62% from beyond the arc. How big does the rim look to you right now?
Looks normal.
So what's happening? Why have you been able to get on this streak right now where everything just seems to be falling for you?
Honestly, I didn't even find out about the percentages until like a couple days ago, and I had no idea. I was just shooting it, and I guess it was going in.
Are you surprised at the success that you're having so far, just being a newcomer, a freshman, playing Division I basketball?
Yeah. Well, I was coming in just trying to, be able to be a contributor as much as I could be, and more and more games go on, and I feel like I'm getting more confident with everything. So I feel like I've been able to be better than what I was thought at first.
I have to imagine, and you mentioned confidence. There's obviously confidence in the fact that when you get the time that you're making the shots, but there also has to be a pretty big confidence. It has to be a pretty big confidence builder that the coaches are relying on you as much as they are.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
What was that conversation? Did you anticipate having this much of a role this early? Is this something that was talked about before the season started, or is this just the way it's played out?
No, coach was just trying to find someone to fit into different spots, and so at the start of the season, he was trying to see who could step up and who couldn't, and I just relied on what he taught to us during like plays and everything, and I just thought I could take the role and be able to do as much as I can and be able to help him.
Was there anybody else on the team that helped you out? Maybe some of the seniors and some of the leaders that took you under their wing and kind of showed you the ropes?
Yeah, honestly, everyone, like Nate Austin, even, he's always just on the court helping us. Doesn't matter if he's talking to Kyle Collinsworth or to me down as a freshman. He's always helping everyone. And then there's Chase, who's always giving me confidence, always saying that next one's in, all that. And Kyle just being the leader that he is and just helping everyone.
Freshman guard Zac Seljaas joining us here on BYU Sports Nation at 9-4, riding a 2-game winning streak. What have the coaches been talking to you guys about in terms of how prepared you are heading into the St. Mary's game and starting WCC play?
We just are just taking it day by day. Working on everything that we have in practice and everything. Just getting ready to start the conference off right and be able to gain our confidence early and be able to get going.
What do you think the biggest thing that you have learned from non-conference play that will prepare you for WCC play?
There's a lot. Going out and playing on the road, like I said earlier, there's a lot to do with that. We need to have our road swagger going, be able to have all that.
I like it. So do you guys, and we were talking about this earlier, that it really is kind of a fresh start for you guys. I mean, yeah, there were some ups and downs in non-conference, but do you guys view it that way, that this is kind of a clean slate moving forward?
Yeah, most definitely.
All right, Zach, great stuff, man. We appreciate the insight. Thanks for stopping by. And we need to have you sign our stretch Y flag.
Where's the pin? Oh,
we've got the pin right over here. You can choose either the black or the silver. But we'll have you do that in the break. Thanks for stopping by, and good luck coming up on Thursday on the road at St. Mary's. Appreciate it.
Thank you.